right, guys, we're back out here with Boone, and we don't quite have the sunset and the view we had last night, but we're gonna see what we can do, and we're gonna not take anything back. Whoa, we're not gonna take anything for granted. You're such a sea goose. We're not gonna take anything for granted of retention part necessarily of what we did last night. We're still gonna let him, although I didn't with the pad, but we're gonna let him just check everything out. Good, we know he's good because he was looking away here. All right. Okay, just, whoa, that's a little silly. Back. All right, we're not gonna chase what he is doing. We're gonna keep showing him what we'd like him to do there. It's licking and chewing. Whoa. So I'm just letting him know, hey, we are just trying to stand still here. Back. So we're multitasking. No pun intended. Definitely multitasking here. All right. Oh my goodness. Been working on that one for a while. It's the blooper reels, right? We're keeping it real. In the words of Forrest Gump, it happens. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna have that lead rope here just in case, right? Although nothing happened last night. There, got a little bit of reaction there. We're not gonna take this for granted. Okay. Get this rear cinch done up. We're gonna come out over here away from the saddle rack and camera. Not taking anything for granted again. It was good last night, but you never know. You're dealing with young horses. Tighten that up again. I had to go through everything possible I can to make sure that cinch, or that saddle, I should say, doesn't slide under them. All right. Atta boy. Way to work through it. Had a momentary little silliness there, but little bit tight there. Just let him work it out. Not trying to make it a big deal. Instead, we're trying to you gotta pee or something? What are we doing here? Okay, so again, it happens sometimes. You gotta pee, just pee. This is a quirky thing about this horse, is he doesn't like to get splashed when he pees, so he doesn't like to splash himself. And I have a feeling he's actually really got to go because he's dripping a little. You goofball. He does that sometimes. So, at any rate, we'll come back to that. Moving him out. All right, so we're gonna see where we're at yesterday. Flexing and bending. Thank you. Appreciate that, Boone. Appreciate that, buddy. Ask again. Very nice. All right, button one. I'm gonna review this with him. Asking that hip to move. Come on, good boy. Thank you very much. Okay, now good boy, thanks, appreciate it. Now, he kept moving when I wasn't asking, so I'll pat him to a stop, and then when I'm looking for it, I'll cue him to move. This is a difference with us, and that sometimes this can happen is because they are, horses that really want to please, like Boone does. I don't want him to move every time I touch this flank or come near the flank, really. Come on. Just when I cue for it to move. That a boy. Okay, so he's still moving when I release the pressure, so we'll just pat him, whoa, till he stops, right? I'm not asking him to move here. There we go. He just got to sort out the difference. I love the try, though, and I don't ever want to take that try away. As long as those horses are trying for us, well, there's a big sigh. As long as they're trying for us, what else is there, right? All right, we'll ask again. Stepping over, thank you. Release the pressure. If he keeps going, pat him to a stop. Okay, I'm gonna come back and ask him to flex. Woo, you're pretty soft, boy. Thank you. All right, we're gonna come down the other side here. Whoa, whoa. Again, he's trying. The thing with horses is they pretty much always do what they think they should. So we haven't asked yet. Now I'm asking just for that softness. This right side was the one he was a little bit more confused with yesterday. Thanks, I appreciate that. Thanks for the neck, but just don't move your feet. Whoa. We'll pat him. So we can pat him to a stop here. Whoa. 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 There we go. There we go. Appreciate that. I want him to know the difference. I like to teach my horses to move when I have leg pressure on them, stand still when I don't. Meaning here, any lateral, if I don't have leg pressure, I want them to stand still. If I have leg pressure, I want them to move away from that leg pressure and using our buttons. Whoa. Whoa. Thank you. Good boy. Appreciate that. Thank you. You're such a good boy. All right, we'll ask again. Now as we're working through this, this horse had really pretty soft hoof walls, and it has been up until last week and a half. Really rainy here, and the ground was really wet, and his feet got soft. So I did put front shoes on this horse, just because as he went over some rocks, and we have some rocks in the pasture and in our barnyard. He did act really off and tender, so I did put shoes on him for that. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. You notice there's just some tightness here in this right side. So we'll just keep working it out. We'll ask again. Some softness to the side there. All right, I changed it just a little bit before he moved his feet there. Okay, I'm trying to really enforce and get the idea in his mind that he doesn't need to move those feet. Let's see, I'll do it again here, just a little bit. Oh, oh. Thank you. Thank you. Might be slightly distracted. There's a truck going by. That doesn't happen very often here, so they notice those things. Easy. Thank you. That's a good one. Appreciate that. We'll ask again. There. Thank you. All right. Now, if you remember last night when I rode him, I would just kept flipping the rope back from side to side. Well, partly because I was running out of time things, and that's just what I had out. But now I'm going to actually tie the other side of the halter through here, and now I will be able to work each side. Okay, so double check my cinch. Yeah, he bloated a little bit, so we're going to tighten that cinch up. One more hole. Whoa. All right, now I'm not going to take this for granted either. Okay, we're going to put that weight. You're all right. You're all right. We're going to rub him all over. He's licking and chewing. Yeah. Go around to the other side. Hi, bud. Just put a little bit of bend on this. Okay. We're just gonna, now it's all about just staying relaxed. Okay, I'm really trying to go on the feel, what I feel through this horse's back, his body, his shoulders, his neck, his expression. He's really pretty relaxed. Right now he's looking at other horses down there in the pasture. All that's fine. Okay, So from here, we're gonna check on, oh, good boy, we were just working on that, right? From the ground. Thank you, appreciate that. We'll ask again. Just a little bit of bend. Ask for just a little bit more. Thank you, appreciate that. Oh, I so like this horse. Notice he just kind of lipped on my boot a little bit. I don't mind that at all. He sees my boot on the other side. In fact, that's a good opportunity. Ask him, good boy. Ask him to soften. Let's remember, softness is a feel. It's not something I'm looking for as far as optically. I'm using my sense of touch. There, perfect. Good boy. Now, I didn't ask him to move that hip around yet, but it's interesting. We did that last night. So I wonder if he was just trying and thinking about that. And if he is, good. That's definitely a good sign. He's waiting for what's next. But now I am going to ask. So you see, I'm reaching my right leg back. Good, and he moved that hip. That's going to be my lifeline to start out. If he starts getting tight and wonky, we're going to come back to this. Good boy, okay? And for a couple reasons. One, it's something that he's done before. It's something that he'll know. So if we do it enough, then I'm going to ask a little bit more here. Thank you, appreciate that. If we do it enough, it becomes a baseline. So at any point he's not sure what to do, that's something that I'll be able to give him to do, okay? I'm going to ask on the left side here. Oh, very nice. Whoa, that was really soft. He definitely is softer on the left. Most horses have a side, right? So I'm trying to be loose on this horse, rub him, touch him all over the place. Wiggle, move. I don't want to walk on eggshells, so to speak, here. All right, I'm going to ask him again here on this left side. Reach back. There he goes. As soon as he moves off that pressure, I'm not asking anymore. That's still just him rotating. That's him trying. This horse is a big motor, as it seems. Atta boy. Okay, now I really haven't tried to steer him or guide him, right? Last night we just made a few little forward steps. What do you, read the script here, buddy? There, he took it on his own. There's a big sigh. So we're gonna start building on that and moving out a little bit. If we don't have direction, we can't, or I'm sorry, if we don't have motion, we can't direct it. So we're gonna work on getting some motion. So just little bumps here. Wow, good boy, all right? Did that just a couple times last night. Do that again, okay? I don't really care where he goes right now. We'll see how this goes. I'm just filming from our little pivot here. Maybe it'll track, maybe you're gonna lay down or something. Okay, so I'm gonna just bumped on this left rein a little bit. Just asking him to move over, right? He did just get a bath. I'm not convinced he's not thinking about rolling in this nice sand. You know, that's what horses do after they've gotten a bath. Good boy, just walking out. Again, I don't care where he goes. Just ask him, he's kind of set down a little bit, or there. So just asking him to walk out. Come on, asking him again. So through repetition, we're trying to teach him those legs mean move forward. Here we go, just getting these feet unlocked. What do you think? Doing awesome, buddy. I swear, people watch this, watching you get started, they'll swear that you've been ridden before. Really, I promise he hasn't. All right, I'm gonna just pick up on this right rein just a little. Oh, very nice. Letting him explore the world, letting him move his head around, riding on a loose rein. Come on. I just don't want you to lay down, please. That's all. There. Let's see how well the pivot tracks me around here. Good, and I'm gonna ask for a little bit of left. So if we can come back. So I'm using left rein and right leg. He doesn't really fully know what that means yet, but through repetition, he sure will. Okay, I'm gonna ask again. Left rein, a little bit of right leg up by this cinch. Saying, please move your shoulder over, thank you. Good boy. Left rein, right leg. It's not too early to start teaching him that. To move over. Good. All right, we've done that a couple times. So he's starting, come on, move the shoulder. He moved us, there you go. Up, flies. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna ask him for the opposite direction, right rein in, left leg. Good boy. Just starting to put some general direction to him. Right rein, left leg. Thank you. Just learning how to use his feet. He's learning how to carry around my 200 pounds. And all of the things that really riding incorporates. Left rein, right leg. Whoa. He doesn't know what that means yet, but we're starting to introduce it. Okay, so I'm gonna flex him. Yeah, boy. He's just kind of lipping my boot, and I don't worry about that. I know some people go, well, what if they bite? Well, then I guess your toe gets pinched. But in all seriousness, if you make that a big deal, then kind of some cases I think starts to become the forbidden fruit. There's biting the stirrup leather just a little bit, that's all right. And if it persisted a lot, I would just give him something else to do. Okay, when you get these horses who are performance bred and are high level in the intelligence department, sometimes if their brains aren't stimulated, good boy, thanks. All right, left rein or right rein, left leg. If their brains aren't stimulated, then they go and try to do that on their own, and you never know what you're gonna get when that's happening. What do you see? Oh, my daughter's running down the driveway. He sure noticed it. What do you think? There's the big sigh, licking and chewing. Love it. Let's see, I'm just gonna let him wander around here. Let's see, he knows where the gate is. Let's give him a little direction here. Left rein, right leg. Oh, good boy. A little bit more again. I'm gonna try to come around. Left rein, right leg. What do you think? We're gonna go up and please don't knock down the camera. Thank you, appreciate it. Atta boy. Now, you guys notice I did start him in a halter the first ride or two rides here. More than likely the next day or two I'll probably put the bit in his mouth. He has not had a bit in his mouth yet. So really what I'm gonna do probably tonight after I unsaddle him is I'll put that bit on in his mouth, the bridle, the snaffle bit, and just let him hold it, let him feel it, and really just feel the sensation of it. Good boy. But I'm not opposed to really riding him the first few rides on a halter either. I do both oftentimes. No particular reason for one over the other. There, we'll let him jump. He's looking down at this end, and we're sure gonna let him go down here. Okay, so I just have my hand down in the middle. Smelling cows, probably, other horses. We typically work cows in this arena quite often, did just a couple days ago, so he smells it. And really this horse is bred to work cows. He'll stand with his head over the gate and just stare at them like a kid waiting for Christmas morning to come. Oh, love it. Just letting him go where he'd like to go. Unless, every once in a while, right, we'll just pick up and guide him a little. Love the low head set. I know some people typically, they'll say things like, well, if they put their head down, they could buck. Yep, that's true. But a relaxed horse isn't going to buck. And that's what I feel. I feel a relaxed horse. Ask him again for this left. That a boy. Good. I'm going to pick up on that right rein and left leg. And when I do this, I take the direction I want him to go, I take it off a little bit, okay? So you can see this. I want to go right, so I take my right leg off a little and close the left. Come on. There, come on, keep following that nose. Follow that nose. Follow that nose. Thank you. That's a good boy. Left rein, right leg. And just like the mirror image, when if I want to go to the left, I'll take that left leg off just a little bit. Left rein, right leg. I'm just going to ask him here. Let me bring my energy up a little. Let's see if we can get a trot here. There's a couple steps. Oh, good boy. It felt awkward for both of us, and that's just starting horses. You got to go again. Sorry, buddy. It all works out in the end. It's okay. It's like work, huh? There's a big sigh. Hope you feel better, buddy. A lot of dad jokes I can make about that, but I'll just save everybody the misery. A little bit of left rein, he's thinking about that gate. Good. So now if he just starts to get a little bit of right rein, left leg, come on. There we go. Oh, it's doing so good. Where are we going? Please don't knock that over, you goofball. Making sure it's still tracking us here. All right, want to try trotting again? Come on. Here it is. Just sitting deep. Just letting him move around. Oh, good boy. Bring my energy down, and he matched me. I want to start showing my horses this idea about energy right from the beginning. And what I mean by energy is I want my horses to really catch me. So if I bring my energy up like I'm going to right now, okay, so I'm coming up a little bit. I want those horses to move up, right? That's the idea. When I move my energy down, which I am now, oh, I love it. And he comes down. Now, there we go. Just get it out, bud. You are a goofball. He's figuring out all the stuff. Just life is very different. Life is very maybe awkward at the beginning for these young horses, right? That a boy. But he's licking and chewing. He's totally relaxed. He's totally soft. He's doing great. Let's ask again. Bring that energy up. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's going a little faster than my energy, but that's okay. He's figuring it out. He's come down now. We'll just ask him to go. Not a boy. Not a boy. Easy. Easy. Bring it down. Easy. And as you notice, I make a little bit of a humming sound as I bring down. That's the cue that I like for my horses to walk by. Okay, a cue for the walk, a click for the trot, and a kiss for the lope. I also use my legs too, but we'll get into that more. It's an either or kind of thing. I could do both, or I could click, we could hum, we could just do it with our legs. You're doing so great. All right, I'm gonna ask him to stop. I'm gonna sit down deep. Whoa. And bend him here. Oh, good boy. Good boy, thank you. I really appreciate the try. Our horse is awesome. I mean, they will literally give us their whole world, right? Oh, what else does a horse have other than their body? That's their whole world, right? And he is giving me all of it. Willingly giving it all. And I'm never going to take advantage of that. I'm never going to abuse that in any way. But I want him to know at the same time that I really do appreciate it. Okay? I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the try. Huh. What do you think? You're just a big ham. All right, a little bit of right. So we had him trot a little bit. We'll come back and ask him to steer a little, turn right again. When I feel, notice he's moving his hip out. That's not really what I'm asking for. I'm not gonna pick on this too much, but I'd love for that shoulder to move over. So I'm bumping with this left leg a little. There. Move off from that pressure. I'm gonna ask again, because I didn't love that turn. That one was better. Teaching this right from the beginning. To move off of pressure. Okay, left leg. I'm sorry, right leg and left rein. Keep getting that mixed up. Let's see, left and right. There we go. Oh, such a good boy. You're such a good boy. All right, left turn. Come on, follow that nose. Follow that nose. Just moving the hip, not really stepping over. I'd like to see that. It's a little early to be nitpicking. There we go. So we're really not going to nitpick it at all. But we're just looking for good turns. Okay, I'm going to ask for a stop again. Whoa. Thank you. What do you think? Huh? Flex and bend while we're standing here. Again, no leg pressure, no movement. Thank you. Appreciate that. You might be a keeper. As long as you get scratches, you'll do anything. Come to the right. It's all about making this a successful, low stress, basically an adventure. Come back to the left. Not asking for a move. There you go. Yeah, boy. Come back to the right. Oh, he's getting soft. Look at it. Gonna play. Kind of tastes like dirt, doesn't it? Just kind of lipping on that rein, chewing on the stirrup leather. So let's ask him for something to do, okay? We're gonna ask that hip to move. And this, this hip moving, come on, you can do better than that. Thank you. This hip movement is the precursor to our side passes, our lead departures, eventually lead changes, all of that stuff, right? So, left leg back in button one. Oh, asked for a big one, and he gave it to me. Oh, I really appreciate that. Almost a full circle off of the request. Thank you. Is that the spot? Your lip's getting long. Oh, that's fine. Thanks, appreciate that. Yeah, that one tastes like dirt too. Pretty much the same taste, I would imagine. All right, ask for a soft flex and bend. No leg, no move. Come to the other side, please. Thank you. Oh, you're doing awesome. All right, when they get to this point, I'm gonna start introducing the next steps, okay? And this is button 2. Button 2 is gonna be between, right in the middle between the 2 cinches, okay? So this is gonna be more a forward movement, right? And it's gonna feel a little different to him because right now I've only used 2 legs at the same time. We gotta get that, come on, we gotta get the movement before we can direct it. All right, I'm gonna get him up, moving forward. Now I'm gonna use left leg with my left rein, okay? So keep moving forward. So what I'm looking for is for his shoulder or his rib cage to move out around my leg. So I'm gonna do this again. Here it is, left rein, left leg. Keep moving. I'm looking for the rib cage to start moving around my leg, okay? So this is my left leg. Left leg goes on that rib and it makes that spine bend. That's what I'm looking for. The finished product will look considerably different than this, but this is something that once he figures this out, I know, a little frustrated. Once he figures this out, it's gonna be a very handy tool. And you'll see how I use this in the future to regulate speed and their mindset sometimes. Keep moving. There we go. All right, so he's getting a little sticky. So what I'm gonna do is actually see if we can get him trotting out again and get those feet unlocked. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Very nice. I meant to slow down. Oop, trip. It's his job to monitor the trip. Asking him to, come on, move out here a little bit consistently, right? More trotting than we've done yet. You're gonna run over right at the camera. Good boy. And really, what I'm really trying to monitor, right by our assistant, is his level of try. Okay, because what I don't want him to do is basically turn into the fat lab here, who, I mean, this is basically the extent of what he does every day. we got a cow horse here that'll go and track and go and work anything. Gage, you don't want to play? Boone wants to play, Gage. At any rate, the dog knows he's not supposed to be in here, so we just kind of work 2 things at one time. So, whoa. What he's starting to do is just kind of getting a little sticky, and I don't want to just keep bumping on his sides. So, it's all about success, setting him up for the next things. So I'm really pretty happy with his effort and his try, so I'm not going to ride him tonight until he's not trying. Right? That would be really pointless. Instead, we're just going to review a couple things here. I'm going to ask for this left side. Move that hip. Thank you. Appreciate that. Maybe come back to the right. Move that hip. And call it good. Right? Yes, a good boy. Whoa. Good boy. That's a good boy. Thank you. I really appreciate that ride. You did a good job. Well, so this has been Boons. Second day, second ride. Couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier with the effort, with the try, how soft he really is trying to become, with everything he's doing. You know, if you could script it out, you wouldn't script it anymore. And in fact, sometimes when you get on colts like this, it makes you look like you know what you're doing. And love it when that happens, actually, because they're not all like that. So thanks for coming along on day 2, guys. Stand by for more. See you down the trail.